This is Kim. I'm speaking from England, from Somerset, and I want to speak about Spy Ware and what's happened to me regarding stalking to help somebody else, and maybe somebody can contact me to let me know what to do about the Spy Ware. So I've been stalked and I have an IP address on my router. This IP address feeds back to Spy Ware, which is on my television, 3 televisions, is on 7 security cameras, and it is on my laptop and my iPhone. All these programs can see me whether they're on or off from any angle, which I hadn't realised. I also have cameras in my house that I didn't know about. One is fitted in the bathroom that I didn't know about. I'm suggesting it's a little chip in either the electric light for the shower socket. I'm assuming it feeds off of electric and it feeds back to my broadband, and it goes back to this IP address of this stalker. This is cyber stalking I'm talking about, not literally somebody outside my house walking about watching me. This is cyber crime. Now, it can be proved, but my problem is I don't know how to find the spyware on any of these gadgets. Now, whether it's programmed when somebody entered my house, I had my house entered into over several months of February and March of this year by drug addicts, and I don't know who, local, but I've had my locks changed 3 times and I have stopped them from coming in. However, the damage has already been done because of the spyware that is on all these broadband gadgets. Now, I'm just hoping that somebody can get in touch with me and tell me more about this, because I need to get to the root of how to prove that they're on my broadband items. So anybody who has any idea of how I can actually find them to get evidence, I have the IP address, but I really need to know a little bit more about the spyware equipment. I also have one fitted in my car. It's on the dashboard. Again, I assume that camera chip works and feeds off of the electric when the car's on, the battery. It's only an old car, and I assume that then feeds to the dashboard and they're looking at me from the dashboard. I also have another camera chip fitted, I believe it's in my bathroom taps. I'm not sure how that is fitted either. I just don't know how these things are fitted. I have in my house previously found coins. If you look on Spy Gadgets, you will find like 2p coins that were planted around my house. Screws, you can get spy screws that have been screwed into my gate. I've had spy glasses and spy earrings are 2 that I find over and over. I've bought earrings from, I'm going to say Primark, and I don't know which branch because I've been to different locations, and these have been swapped. So I'm not saying Primark items, but I'm saying somebody is making earrings that are representing Primark products. And when you wear these earrings, they can see what you're doing. So they're watching you from your cash point and everything. Again, I'm assuming, because all of us have phones these days, that they work from the broadband on your phone. So I assume they are sucking out the broadband use from your phone and feeding back to the spyware that would be on my phone. This is technology way beyond my understanding and way beyond anybody else's understanding. I'm not even sure if the police or any cyber busters, or whatever you'd call them, hackers, would know much about this. But what I do believe is once this is on the TVs, etc., you can't get it off. I don't have smart TVs. My TVs are one's about 4 years old, one's about 6 years old, one's about 7 or 8 years old. But they all have a Wi-Fi ability, which I've disabled. I've done everything I can to disable it all, but I know this criminal and this stalker and this obsessed person is watching me from everywhere I go. So I've also been followed around by listening devices. Just be aware that listening devices are also hearing devices, so you can hear the person on the other end of them talking. So listening devices have been following me around all over the place. I've had no physical harm brought to me through anybody coming near me, but I have had food that I believe has been toxins in some of the food in my freezer. So there is some sort of conspiracy going on, and I don't know who has done that, but I have an IP address that I can get back to a person, but I need a bit more information about spyware. So if anybody has any information that can help me get to the program on my phones, any of my iProducts, including this iPod, which is an iPod 6, my phone is an iPhone 8, old products. The problem with spyware is when your phone is switched off, it is still working. The same with your televisions. I have covered my TVs with silver foil, which stops around the edges, because the edges is where the spyware is located, I believe. But it hasn't stopped my stalker from still watching me everywhere I go and whatever I'm doing. So unless I can find somebody who can help me with this to actually test my items that I've got, like spy glasses, spy earrings, spy items, I'm pretty stuck to find if they really are spy items. I believe they are. I'm asking for anybody to contact me via this message on your comments, so that I can learn a bit more. And if anyone else has had this interesting experience, that would be interesting. I believe it's drug addicts and that are watching me, following me, or a particular person. So this is brought on by this obsession, I believe, by the use of illegal drugs like cannabis, or maybe something stronger, I don't know. But this is the result of a drug addict who has these paranoia and obsession issues. That's why I think I'm being followed. Any information about the spyware or any of the items that I have mentioned, and how to get evidence that these are really items that I say they are, I would be very grateful for. So please make your comments, and we can go from there. Okay, I hope this has been helpful to you, to give you a bit more information of what's out there in the spy range. But I also need some information from those of you who have any knowledge of spy products and spy gadgets and spyware or malware. Okay, thank you very much. Take care. Bye.